Alright. So, not a typical car talk like we normally are, but we're traveling for work, so this is what we have to make do with. Pre-workout right before we get started. Leg day today. Adductors are absolutely destroyed from Sunday, so we'll probably still do those today. Just got a lighter weight. Got to make it quick because I got to get out of here. Same thing as usual. We're going to go to Planet Fitness just down the road. Leg curls, leg extensions. Probably do adductors at the beginning. Get warmed up, lightweight. And then move on to our lower routine. We'll get shoulders in, and then once we're done, I'll just come right back here and just discuss. We will be doing our devotional at the end, but we're going to take the get ready to go. So really quick intro, but got to get a move on. So anyway, so I'll let you guys know what we're doing. So I will see you guys at Planet Fitness. All right. Just got back from dinner, so time has surely passed. But rear sighting, no hat on. I know it's crazy. Um, Before we get into our test or our devotional, um, talk about the lift really quick. This Planet Fitness did not have a laying down hamstring curl, so we had to go with seated. Realized I'm not as strong on that machine. I think I averaged 120 pounds, so I tried to hit 150. I couldn't move. So brought it back down about 120, and then to some's surprise, perhaps some's approval, and then to come approval comes quick disappointment. Ended up hitting leg press for quads. Form wasn't fantastic. I think I averaged about 220 on that machine. Now, to give some context, it was about a 20-minute walk to Planet Fitness. So I walked about 20 minutes and knew I had to walk back another 20. So I thought to myself, I'm not going to absolutely destroy my legs knowing that I have to walk back. So there's that for context. And then, yeah, I guess that's it. It felt like every machine was taken. So unfortunately, I did not hit calves. I will pay the price on the next leg day when I get back home. So I will be hitting calves or a bonus level this upcoming weekend. And at that Planet Fitness, I know we'll get back to our normal routine. But anyway, I think overall, good lift. I hit shoulders. That felt good. Hit forearms. That felt good. But over everything else, I mean, I think it was a good lift. Had a 20-minute walk back. Felt good. So yeah, we did hit adductors again. I only did 50 pounds this time. Definitely don't feel as sore, but that could be also because it's not tomorrow. So hopefully I don't wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna die, right? But anyway, very quickly get into our we'll get into our devotional here. So this is day 5. The last one was day 4, not day 3. So that's my mess up. So we're now on day 5. This is titled Grace, God's Power, Freely Given. And it reads this. If you've been in the world very long, you've learned that there are very few days that go exactly the way we'd like them to go. Thankfully, God is never going to put us in a situation without giving us the ability to be in it with joy. I believe God gives us His special grace for every situation. Here's how I like to define grace. God's power to help us do whatever it is we need to do. You can have that power today, but you have to receive it. The only way to receive it is by faith. Romans 12:3 says that God has allotted to each a measure of faith. Ask yourself today, what am I doing with my faith? Are you putting your faith in yourself or in others or in your circumstances? That's not living in grace. That's just living by your own strength and works. It won't get the job done, but when you release your faith, you trust God to do what you can't do. You're putting your faith in Him. Then grace, God's power, will come through the channel of faith and will enable you to do things that will amaze you and others. Here's my long definition of grace. That's God's power coming to us freely, meaning it doesn't cost anything other than just putting our faith in God, enabling us to do with ease what we could never do on our own with any amount of struggle or effort. Put your faith in God. He wants to give you His grace today. The prayer starter. God, I know that life won't always go the way I want it to, but I trust in you. By faith, I'll receive your grace, the power you have freely given to help me walk through any situation I face today. The supporting scripture, Romans 12:3. For by the grace given to me, I tell everyone among you not to think of himself more highly than he should think. Instead, think sensibly, as God has distributed a measure of faith to each one of you. All right, so that's day 5. And again, really good stuff to ponder on. Very timely for me in a season where I find myself leaning on God, and saying, Lord, I'm trusting in you completely, all right? Um, yeah, I think, again, something to meditate on and something to pray over. Are you going through a season? Are you going through a valley? And I think too, right, it's so easy to go through a rough patch, or it's so easy to be in a hard season and say, God, I need you. Um, my fault. I had to check the battery on the phone. Probably gonna die any minute now. But I think it's so easy in the low points and in the tough moments of life, we can find ourselves saying, Lord, I need you. And I heard recently an analogy put together, and this pastor was saying, are we treating God like the fire department? Help, I need help, Lord, help me. This is on fire, like it's a disaster. And he comes in and he cleans it up. But then we go over and then another mess is made, whether it's our own doing or somebody else's. So that really convicted me, because if I'm treating the Lord like a fire department, my faith isn't in the right place. I'm dependent on myself and looking at my own circumstances and saying, I got it. But until I don't have it, now I'm going to call on the Lord like 911. And in my thought, we should always be pressing into the Lord and having faith in Him. And so I hope that encourages you. I hope you feel something from this. If these are new things to you, and you're new to the faith, first of all, I think that's an amazing thing. But second, feel free to DM me if you have any questions. I'd love to help you out. Love to answer any questions you might have. But yeah, man, that's our devotional. So press into the Lord all times. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the lift. It was a little bit different, timeline, but at least we got after it. So all that, we'll come back. Today's Wednesday. Whenever you see this, who's to say? What the plan is to go back in Friday, and we'll be hitting chest and triceps. So yeah, that's it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. Proud of you. I believe in you, and I believe that you can achieve great things. So I will see you guys on the next one. And yeah, peace.